This is Kevin and Joel here from GamerTalks, and we're going to be doing our first Gamer Talk.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about life.
Is there other life in space?
Yes.
Okay, so Joel's going to start us off here in this conversation.
So most people say UFOs. What do you think? Are they real or not?
Well, a UFO is like an unidentified object.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really like aliens. Like, I don't believe in like the UFO spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in the stereotypes like green aliens and stuff like that. I don't believe in that. But I do believe, like, for instance, there was water on Mars. So I do think that because life is anything like trees.
Yeah, like grass, water,
like plants,
so that people
fish, animals, humans, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything living.
Mm-hmm. Like there might be water on the moon.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't think there's water.
No, because in the deep, like glaciers, like in the deep holes.
Yeah.
So.
But like, I would say that there is not even maybe. Like, there might be fish under the ice that's on Mars, or maybe on Neptune or something like that. But, like, and especially because, like, we found, like, Earth 2.0.
Yeah, like.
Which is, like, our planet.
Yeah, just, like.
But we don't really.
We don't know what about, like, we don't know what's about it. And plus, it's really far away from us.
Yeah, it just looks kind of like our planet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you're gonna hand the mic off to me now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not really a believer of the UFO type thing. Like here and there, it depends really what it is. Like other life, I go back to Kevin's thing. How there's other living things on our planets than just us. And
another thing is, we haven't even discovered every animal or any every life form.
Yeah, especially in
there's still
the sea.
Like 80% of the ocean that we haven't explored, including
and plus most
darkness area.
Yeah, and most people think that I think that if an alien crashed, it would go for the ocean. If it's malfunctions or something, it would go in the ocean instead of just like evaporating in thin air and not to be seen ever again.
And another thing about like the word alien could be anything that like we consider animals as alien, but now that we've gotten to use them, like they're like here on a planet, we've kind of given them names. But technically, you could say that we're aliens to other things that we say are aliens.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for instance, say, like, these green creatures are alive, which I don't think are true, but say they crash down, they would think that we're aliens to them, but to us, they're aliens to us.
Or especially that, like, the picture of, like, the big furry sea, like, dragon type thing. I can't remember how.
Monster?
No, it wasn't a Loch Ness monster. It was, like, from the salt water. I can't remember what it was called, but one day it just appeared on shore, and it was just a big furry sea animal, basically. Most people are saying that came from the sea, or it was something else, and it like had like fungi grow on it or something. So it either is a creature that died it got too close to shore, and it basically couldn't go away or something, and basically got trapped and was basically couldn't breathe on land.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the mysterious creatures in our waters?
Well, in our waters, like, what do you want to know about them? I believe that they're there, and we just haven't explored enough. And honestly, I don't even think we might be able to even explore the entire ocean.
Yeah. Well, probably in like a bunch of years from now, like
Maybe not.
Like 20 or 30 years.
Because, like, how the levels of Earth go, like, the ocean goes.
Yeah, when you get close.
Like, here's the bottom, like, way, way down. And then here's, like, way up here, like, what? Like, almost, like, 500,000 feet. And then that's just pure darkness. Because it gets to a point where the sunlight reaching down can't reach that far. So and the pressure of the water would just literally, if we tried to drive a submarine down, it would just like...
It would have to be like super, super small. Especially like all the tubes to like all the wires to run down there. And also plus if like we had night vision, on night vision there's like thermal, like light or something that only the thermal cameras can see. I mean, only the night vision cameras can see. And, like, even if we go that deep, there's still so much pressure on it, it would just probably explode. Or, I mean, implode. Implode is basically it just, like, crushing it on itself. It would basically implode, and we wouldn't be able to see that far because the water just, like, blocks view.
Mm-hmm.
So
what do you think about... Do you think that in, like, other galaxies, there's life?
I mean, there might be.
I think there is, because it wouldn't really make any sense, because we're just, our galaxy, the Milky Way, is this huge thing, and we're just a small solar system.
Dent in it. Basically dent in the universe.
And it wouldn't really make sense, and there's more galaxies, like, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really make any sense that just one planet in this entire huge universe, just kind of like, where that one planet out of what, like, I don't even know the number of planets.
Universe, out
so,
of like
it would
5
have,
million.
like, there would have to be one other thing, if not
2.
Like, there had to be something that had more life.
Yeah.
Whether we're more intelligent and they're like cavemen still, or not even human.
Yeah.
Like, there's gotta be animals, because we weren't even here when animals were here.
Yeah. Like, like people that are not, like, the real question, like, most people have a bunch of ideas of how we were made. From God making Adam and Eve to the Big Bang Theory. And there's a bunch of different theories. Evolution from
like that.
Fishes. So, what is what do you think we be from? I think, because I'm a believer in God, so I would think that we were from God, and God made everything, and like made like basically the solar system to make other planets, kind of in a weird way, like.
I think it's more of evolution, kind of, because when you think about it, so animals were here before us, and something had to come before that, and it just kind of somehow appeared in a way, because something had to appear to make another thing appear, and just continuing on. So something had to appear, okay? So when something appeared, it started to kind of make a chain reaction of stuff. Like, I don't really know what I believe. I haven't really looked much into it, of how we got here. But, like, I would just say that something appeared to appear to keep appearing on a chain reaction.
So yeah, what else do you think? Like,
well, let's go back to the question, because we're kind of getting off topic, because we can... So let's go back to the main question, which is, do we think there's life on other planets? So is there any other questions that revolve that question that we need to answer? Or can we go and make our final statement of do we think or not?
I mean, personally, there probably is, because why would there be like a big, huge
universe?
Yeah, just universe.
And then one.
And just one living thing in it. So there must be like other planets out there that's like Earth 2.0. Like honestly, if there's living planet, if like it honestly looks like from like it's like kind of like nuked in a way, like it was nuked, like I'm like just quote unquote nuked. Just not saying it was. It might just be like different plants or something.
Well, yeah, if there's living like plants and stuff, it's gonna be way different probably.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying, like what if it was nuked and that's what it looked like, or if it wasn't nuked and that's how it looks like, that's how the planets look like. Maybe, and if Earth 2.0 is actually have living thing on it, like living other humans on it. What if and they're as far as we are in technology? What if they are seeing us right now? Like how like we discovered Earth 2.0, I believe last year. What if they saw us last year too? Like they found out about us, like, or this year. They're just discovering about us this year, or like 2 years before we did, or a year before we did.
I don't know if I believe that, like, there's another thing just like us, like, the exact same thing, like, humans. But there has to be something like us, because it wouldn't make any sense because I'm sure, like, trees on our place, there's gotta be, like, if there's different kinds of trees that we haven't discovered on different planets, there's a different type of tree. So maybe, like, quote unquote, like, different, like, kinds of humans that we haven't discovered because they're not on our planet.
Or what if, like, I'm pretty sure I'm not sure, just like help, like, say if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, we've launched capsules of seeds. Like, what if we did just launched them out in space and they landed on like an Earth-like planet that could like or like it could, like, it kind of had an atmosphere already, but it was just like barely there. And what if like it had enough to just plant some grass or some trees or some plants, and that's how it is basically just Earth 2.0 with no living things on it besides trees, plants,
which
grass.
Is technically still living things.
Yeah.
But
like besides not humans, like that would basically be a fallout shelter. Like the world ends, we could just go out there if we had enough technology.
But by the time the world ends, I'm sure we're gonna be a lot farther from where we are.
Yeah. If it would end, I don't think it would end. Like,
it's not gonna end anytime soon, but eventually
we're gonna leave the sun.
The sun's gonna burn out. That's probably.
Or we're gonna leave the sun.
The sun's gonna burn out, or we're gonna end up polluting the earth so much.
Yeah.
That it's just like unsurvivable.
Like already.
Hashtag Wally.
North Korea. I didn't say North Korea. No. Please don't nuke us. Okay. So I think that is good for.
So let's make a final concluding statement. Do we think there's more life on different planets? I would say yes.
I would say yes because the seed launch or something like that.
Yeah. I don't really think that the seed launch is going to be a thing.
Well, but no, it might have been like in the past.
Yeah. But, well, that's it for Game Talk on
next week. Oh no, we're gonna post okay, this is the schedule.
Every Tuesday, Joel will post. Every Thursday, I'll post. And then sometime in the weekend, every other weekend, we'll do a talk or we'll do something together. And
this time, instead of having a black background, we'll actually have a game playing in the background.
Yeah. So we'll see you in the next video. Joel, you have anything to say?
Love you guys, and peace out.